couldn't wait to talk about it. You and Adam weren't harping on it, as he claimed. What a liar. Listen, you'll see right after this. Music Biz Marty came in for 199, says, DSP makes bank while you make crumbs. Keep hating. Hey, if we can help monetize the haters from Music Biz Marquee tonight, we need to make more than Phil did in the last week tonight. If we can just do that for Music Biz Marty right here, I'd really appreciate that. COVID, 1984 came in with the 2, says, put on that hat.
Fuck your mom, fuck your dad, fuck the skill. Instant death, it's instant death.
Y el chat quedó en...
What's up, everyone? We're gonna try out Mega Man 10. What the hell is this music? What the hell is this music? The baddest, the fittest, the bad, fucking Proto Man. Proto Man, son. Proto Man. The baddest, the fittest, the bad, fucking Proto Man. Proto Man, son. Proto Man. I got an ascot and a fucking shield. What a cocksucker. Ascot and a fucking shield. Oh my god. Screw your mother. Screw your dad. What? I was jumping forward, fuck this shit. I was jumping forward, fuck this shit.
¿Es en serio que no lo reconocen?
You laughed at me. You laughed at me. Oh my god. Screw your mother, screw your dad. What?
¿Es en serio que no lo reconocen? Ahí está. Pero son tan estrechos. Creo que vamos a copiar esto.
You laughed at me. You laughed at me. You laughed at me. You laughed at me. What a cocksucker. Baddest, the fittest, the bad, fucking Proto Man. Proto Man, son. Proto Man. Baddest, the fittest, the bad, fucking Proto Man. Proto Man, son. Proto Man. What the hell is this music?
Vamos a copiar esto. Copiarlo.
What the hell is this music? What the hell is this music? What the fuck did the European staff have to do with this game?
Ay, ay, ay. Dijera.
What the fuck? I went back in time. We're going back in time.
Ay, Dios. capítulos automáticos. Oiga, no se me comprar eso.
It's a lovely day to teabag a zombie. Going back in time, in time, in time. Going back in time, time. Don't trust me, don't trust who? Selson Blue. Don't trust who? Don't trust me, don't trust who? Selson Blue. Fuck you. Don't trust me, don't trust who? Selson Blue. All that I can do. Don't trust me, don't trust who? Selson Blue. Don't trust who? Who fucking knows who to trust at this point? Oh shit. Another time warp. Going back in time, in time, in time. Going back in time, Going back.
Ok.
Going back in time. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh! Boom! Kill that motherfucker. That's being squished. And he was stuck at my car. Here we go, making my move. And he hits me. Nothing I can do. He T-boned me. T-boned again. Nothing I can do. We don't even like to T-bone people. Hey, fuck you. What the fuck? Yo, where did this come from? It came from off the screen and T-bone. Well, come on, I'm tired of getting fucking T-bone, man. Every 2 seconds. Here we go again. I barely grazed the wall. Complete destruction. What a good start. And I killed the pedestrian. I barely grazed the wall. Complete destruction. That was fucking brutal. Oh my god, this guy, get the fuck out of my car. Oh. Come on, go, go, go. Boosh. Fuck out of my way. Get the fuck out of my way, asshole. Here we go. Bonus stage. Oh shit, gonna crash. Oh my god, I'm gonna qualify. It is crashing on me. Oh god! I qualified. Oh man, that was fucking serious shit. Here we go again. I barely grazed the wall. Complete destruction. What a good start. And I killed the pedestrian. I barely grazed the wall. Complete destruction. Fucking straight up murdered him. I wrecked and now I'm winning. Explain that one.
Winning.
Whatever you say, dude. He took the plunge.
Do a barrel roll.
What?
Do a barrel
Whatever
roll.
you say.
Do a barrel. Do a barrel.
Okay.
Do a barrel roll.
What?
Do a
Double side flip.
do a barrel. Do a barrel. Use the brake.
I couldn't do anything about it. He died. Well, I could have went either way. Instead, right in the middle got fucked up like an idiot. Whatever, man. That was stupid. I take off like an astronaut, jumping on the moon. I'm so high. Yo, he's still gonna land. Whoa! Woohoo! I barely grazed the wall. Complete destruction. Fucking straight up murdered him. I barely grazed the wall. Complete destruction. What a good start. And I killed the pedestrian. I barely grazed the wall. Complete destruction.
Use the brake.
I am dead. There we go.
Shitty game, shitty player, shitty commentary.
Wow. That's all I gotta say. Wow.
Bueno, pues aparentemente todavía no empieza.
We have returned to the world of Dark Souls.
There's a dragon. Giant fucking we got trolls.
What the fuck?
I'll play video games with a gorgeous view.
Praise the sun. Ah, praise the sun.
Are you kidding me? What the fuck is this?
Dark Souls.
Son of a bitch. I'm not rolling. dancing. You're gonna be dancing in a second. Your days of dancing are done. Another fucking hater. God damn it. Where's the bonfire? Kindle that shit.
The sex change coffin? What the fuck? Am I a chick now? I think I turned into a chick. What is the point of this?
We have returned to the world of Dark Souls. There's a dragon. A giant fucking we got trolls. What the fuck? I play video games with the gorgeous view.
Praise the sun. Ah, praise the sun.
Are you kidding me? What the fuck is that?
No se ve mal.
Dark Souls.
Son of a bitch. Is it plunging attack? Oh, good dodge that attack. You can't hit me if I stay on his ball sack. That is a big fucking rat. Oh. Killed that fucking thing on the second try. I got the soul of the moonlight butterfly.
Oh, welcome to die.
Oh shit! It's an undead dragon and it's alive! Come on! Come on!
Ah, maldita sea.
Come on! Come on! Come on! Here we go! Here we go! Here we go! 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 We have returned to the world of Dark Souls. There's a dragon! A giant fucking
Ah, genial.
Battery 80%.
We have returned to the world of Dark Souls.
There's a giant eagle. Oh my god, that bug is slow.
You wanna run, son? You sure you wanna run? I can't move. So what am I supposed to do?
Praise the sun. Ah, praise the sun.
Are you kidding me? What the fuck is that?
Dark Souls.
Son of a bitch.
I don't know where to go here. I'm gonna do this. Go straight. What is this? Go right. I don't know where to go here. I'm gonna do this. Go straight. What is this? Go right. I don't know where to go here. I'm gonna do this. Go straight. What is this? Go right. What is this? Go straight. What is this? Go right. Rock, go straight. I'm on 1 foot. Go straight. Oh shit. 1 foot. I'm on 1 foot. Right. Rock. I'm on 1 foot. Go straight. Right. Rock, go straight. Right. Left, left. Rock, rock, go straight. I'm on 1 foot. Go straight. Rock. I'm on 1 foot. I'm on 1 foot. Right. Left, left. Rock, go straight. I'm on 1 foot. Go straight. Rock, go straight. Left, left. Right. Right. Rock, go straight. I'm on 1 foot. Go straight. Left, left. I'm on 1 foot. I'm on 1 foot. Right. I'm on 1 foot. Go straight. Left, left. Right. Rock, rock, go straight. I'm on 1 foot. Rock, rock, go straight. I'm on 1 foot. I'm on 1 foot. I'm on 1 foot. Right. I'm on 1 foot. I'm on 1 foot. Rock, rock, go straight. I'm on 1 foot. Look at this. What is this? This is a cave here. This looks like a cave. Huh.
Bitch, chuck and punch. Push, chuck and punch. Push, bitch, chuck and punch. Push, chuck and punch. Bitch, chuck and punch. Push, chuck and punch. Push, bitch, chuck and punch. Push, chuck and punch. Oh, quick time event. Bounce.
Ok, he vuelto.
To the right, to the left.
Fil todavía no inicia. Maravilloso.
Square. Oh, lamp attack. X, motherfucker, X. I like my X. I like to push that shit. Triangle. Oh yeah, circle. Oh yeah. To the right, to the left. To the right, to the left. To the right, to the left. Bitch. To the right, to the left. To the right, to the left. To the right, to the left. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. I wiggled that shit. Fuck you. I did the wiggle. Bitch, chuck and punch. Push, chuck and punch. Push, bitch, chuck and punch. Push, chuck and punch. Bitch, chuck and punch.
Yes. hay que mandarlo a fondo.
Go, bitch, go. Go, bitch, go. Go, bitch, go. Go, bitch, go. Go, bitch, go, bitch, go, bitch, go. Lock the door. Throw the TV on the floor. Holy shit. Lock the door. Throw the TV on the floor. How you like that shit? Lock the door. Throw the TV on the floor. Lock the door. Throw the TV on the floor.
¿Qué estaba haciendo? Así, intentaba acomodar esto para resoluciones normales.
Ooh, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Ooh, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Ooh, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Ooh, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Bitch, falcon punch. Falcon, falcon punch. 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 Bitch. 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 Yeah, fuck you. Bitch. 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 Bitch.
Solo bajémoslo. Ahí va, 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 ahí va. No voy a considerarlo el alto, no voy a mentir. Parece correcto. Entonces podemos tapar esto. Y en dado caso, agregar otro capture. Ese game capture lo vamos a copiar. El beat de esta canción no me molesta, voy a ser muy franco. Detesto su cosa edgy que hace con esa canción de rock. Está teniendo su crisis de los 40 el hombre.
What's up, everyone? On today's show, it's time to recap and recoup from yesterday's crazy Fight and Feast marathon event. In addition, we'll have some chill interactive fun and then jump into Star Wars Jedi Survivor. See ya after the bump.
También esa cosa de hacer un mini slice, no sé cómo llamarlo. Es horrible. ¿Lo quiere poner como shorts? Tal vez es lo que quiere hacer, Dios mío. Espero que no.
Alrighty, welcome to the Level 1 Podcast, everyone. As always, I am Phil I am, and welcome to the show. It is Monday, the 22nd of May, 2023, and we are recuperating. Yesterday was a crazy day here on DSP Gaming. We had a ton of fun, starting around 10:45 a.m. all the way till, past 8 p.m. A very good marathon. Had a great time yesterday with all of you. So anyone who was here live yesterday, great attendance, great engagement, great support. In fact, no exaggeration, I was about to start the stream, and I start touching things. I'm like, oh my God, there is like crazy amounts of bubble residue all over my setup. And I was like, damn, we blew bubbles so many times yesterday. We had over 300 likes on the stream, plus we hit multiple support goals of members. And because of that, everything was covered in bubbles. I was like, wow. Keep in mind, now I'm using the bubble guns. I'm not just blowing bubbles, so these bubbles get absolutely everywhere whenever I blow them. And so I did some cleanup here, and, we're going to talk about what happened yesterday a lot, and there's a lot of content that came out of it that will actually be going live over the course of this week. Everything here that's gameplay-wise is live already here on the channel, but there's also tons of food vlogging style stuff that's going to go live over on DSP Reacts, and also a big tier maker video that's going to go live within like 40 minutes. So good stuff came out of that for sure, and people loved it, man. Me too. Like, I can't wait to talk about it because it was such a positive experience. It was really, really fun, and I had a great time with all of you. You guys were just a really great audience to hang out with and relax and chill and enjoy classic Street Fighter and all kinds of silly stuff. Me being in costume all day obviously was ridiculous, but at the same time it was fun. Those costumes of Ryu and Ken actually are pretty nice because they're cool. They have like open air. It's not like you're wearing this big thing that's keeping you enclosed and warms you up. It's the opposite. And the Ryu costume with the headband, that's much better than Ken, because with Ken you have the wig, and the wig kind of, blocks your head and then it kind of slides off. But the Ryu headband stayed on all day. That was a really fun costume to wear. Probably one of my favorite costumes that I've ever worn for any kind of a special event. Well, hello, Jasper. What
No se ve mal. No se ve mal.
Are you happy to be here today? That's right. It's Monday. Monday is Jasper Day, usually. It depends on my wife's work schedule, and for the past, month or so, she's been working every Monday, and so Jasper is able to join us on the daytime streams, as you can see. He's happy to be here. He's been waiting. He's saying, when will I be able to be on stream? He's been trying to sneak into this office several times during the course of the week. Seriously, he likes being in here. So, here he is. And now he's going to lay on my lap. Oh, you're doing this already, huh? I just started the stream, Jasper. It's funny because, again, I keep telling you guys he's not a lap cat. But now I think he's getting older, and now he wants to be a lap cat. Because why else would he be sitting in my lap for all these streams? And it's funny because my wife said to me the other day, she's like, he sits on your lap during the streams, but he doesn't sit on my lap. I said, yeah, but when you think about it, when you're sitting on a couch, it's a little different. Like, I'm sitting in a chair. I'm sitting in a position where, my lap here is almost like a chair itself. So it's like he's sitting on a chair on my lap. Like, when you're on a couch and you're all sprawled out or whatever, it's definitely different. Like if you were sitting in a chair all day, he'd probably want to be on your lap too. Now, Jasper Kitty, I understand you want to snuggle here, but I got a podcast to do, all right? And if you lay on my lap, I'm going to get all warm, and it is warm now. It is spring, all right? It's not winter where I need to warm up because it's cold outside. Instead, it's kind of warm. So I'll give you a nice rub down here, a nice rub down, but then you got to get off my lap, okay? I'm going to give him a nice, look at this. Hey, like that. No, you're not going to bite me. How dare you?
Lo quiero.
All right.
Prácticamente al fondo.
There he goes. So, shall we? Let's talk. Why don't we talk in detail about yesterday's Fight and Feast event, so you guys know how it went, so you guys know what content's coming out of it, and some of the ideas, because we had some good ideas yesterday. People liked the event so much that they are asking me to do another event like that. And I was like, I would be totally down to do events like that. The question is, how often, what themes should we use, and, do we want it to always be here on DSP Gaming? Did you like the long-form React events that I was doing over on DSP Reacts? Because I do. I like those long form react events, and the feedback I get is that you like those too. But the thing is, you can't really do 2 in 1 month. Now I know that. You know, earlier this year I was trying to do one marathon event here on DSP Gaming and a long form day of reacting.
No
on
me he
DSP
considerado que
Reaction.
estoy haciendo. Solo
It
tengo que
takes,
poner atención
in
a
my
Phil. Y eso es
opinion,
horrible.
too much away from everything else I'm doing. If I'm taking so many days away from my normal streams a month to do all these special events, I never get through the games I'm playing. So, so that being said, here's what happened yesterday. All right. So I was in costume, which was really fun. Everyone liked the fact that I was now Ryu instead of Ken. Everyone was expecting I was just going to wear the Ken costume again, and I surprised everyone with a new costume. The podcast itself yesterday was fun. We talked about the event. People get all hyped for it. Yes, absolutely, tons of contributions. I mean, let's just get that out of the way. Yesterday alone, all right, the channel gained something like 70 members. All right.
Hablando de
Yes, it
dinero,
was insane the amount of
$1000
tips that
en
came
un
in.
día.
I mean, Jinx
O sea, un imbécil
went nuts
maravilloso.
with a bunch of tips, but then other people as well. It wasn't just Jinx; it was a bunch of people. So abso-freaking-lutely, we are continuing on with the support streak. Now, can I be honest with all of you? After yesterday, going so crazy with support, I don't foresee this support streak continuing. I just don't foresee every single day.
Después de que doxearaste, Jinx.
$100
¿Crees que sea por eso,
was
imbécil?
nuts. Yesterday was over
Ay,
the top
Dios.
levels of support to the point where, like, I couldn't even see. I'd be blown away and shocked and be like, there's no way if this happens again today. I couldn't imagine it. Really. Like, that would be nuts. So I'm not expecting anything. I'm literally not going to ask for anything today. Today will be a normal day as usual, but you're not going to hear me constantly saying, hey guys, it's a slow stream.
No.
I'm not going to do none of that because
No.
it was such a great weekend. I mean, it's
Por
insane.
Dios.
I just had a week and a half of some of the most support I've had in 3 years. The last time I had that much support was the Vest streak back in 2020. And so I'm definitely not going to be, harping on any of that. You're not going to hear me talking about that shit. All right? It was too good. So, thank you to anyone who was here, anyone who engaged, supported. It was a really, really great, amazing, over-the-top support day. But not just that. Like I said, all day long, we had very fun.
Interesante que Phil piense eso realmente.
The views, right? The views were great. Overall, I saw a lot of the time during the day, 500-600 views on the stream, which is way more than my usual streams. And it didn't even matter what I was doing, whether I was eating food, whether I was playing a Street Fighter game, whether I was doing a tier maker ranking. It just seemed like everything was interesting to the audience, and that's a great thing. One of my most viewed streams in a very long time, which is excellent. So I'm obviously very pleased with how that went as well for the channel. So let's recap everything I did. So we had a podcast, tons of fun, interaction, talking, and everything. Me revealing the costume went really well, and of course, an insane amount of shout-outs because people were coming to the podcast and contributing, and it was just nuts, okay? Then when we started, the first thing you guys wanted me to do, because we polled for it, is that you wanted me to play Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo on the hardest difficulty, and you selected Chun-Li as my character. Now, for those who don't know, I'm good at Super
Para
Turbo.
los que no saben.
I'm great with certain characters, such as DJ, Vega, Balrog, etc., and I'm decent with every character in the game, but I'm no tournament-level player with every character. Chun-Li is one of the characters I'm probably weaker with.
Phil, tienes años
Probably,
de
like,
ser
I'd say
un
I'm
jugador
just average with Chun-Li.
de
There's probably
torneos.
like tons of people who are way better than me with
Basta.
Chun-Li and Super Turbo. So, picking that character, all I know are pretty basic things. I actually don't know how to play against the computer with Chun-Li. And when I say that, you might be saying, I don't understand. What do you mean play against the computer? Don't you just play these fighting games the same when you're playing against people or the computer? No. When you're playing against the CPU essentially is psychic because it can read your button inputs. So you could be throwing a fireball, and the game knows you're throwing the fireball before the animation even comes out on your TV and could jump right over the fireball and kick you. It's pretty ridiculous how much cheating goes on in these classic fighting games. It's over the top levels of cheating, with the way that these computers read your inputs and everything. Okay, so that being said, it was tough. I got through the entirety of the game in about 25 minutes. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna beat it, and then it took me, no exaggeration, 1 hour to beat M. Bison. An hour. It was nuts. And of course, I was first of all, I'd taken a bunch of shots of tequila the way we were doing yesterday's stream was every $100 contribution that came in, I was taking a shot of tequila. At that point, I already had a bunch of them, okay? So here I am trying to get through Super Turbo on the hardest level of AI difficulty while the computer is literally cheating, and I'm tipsy. Yeah, so just for one quick explanation. Fight. Kikoken, I throw a fireball. Here's M. Bison. He jumps over the fireball. Roundhouse, roundhouse. 2 hits.
Dijo King
My
Koken.
life bar goes down by 60% and I dizzy. Then he does it again. Roundhouse, roundhouse. Round over. And it's like, what? No, that doesn't happen in the real game. At all. Like, not even close. I couldn't tell you the amount of times that he's open. He walks forward, immediately goes into a head stomp. No
Me gusta la
shot.
posición
It's
para
just
eso.
like, it was tough. It was rough. I got it done, but it took 90 minutes. And then after that, it was time for our first recipe, which was Yang's curry fish balls. Yes, from Street Fighter 3, the character Yang, we ate fish balls, Asian-style fish balls, in a curry sauce.
Asian
So,
style.
I'm not going to tell you what I thought, because I made videos for all of these recipes. But, so I had those. Then we went back and we started a tier maker, and the tier maker was 1 hour of ranking all of the fighting game franchises against each other. I really enjoyed doing that. The audience liked it because we were kind of debating back and forth. And that will go live over on DSP Reacts within...
¿Los debería
30
poner
minutes.
lado contra lado?
So I hope you'll give it a look. People really seem to
Estamos
like the
lado
tier
contra
maker
lado.
stuff over there. Then we had some more food. It was actually chicken baozi. But it was, this time it was Yoon from Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, their recipe. And it didn't
Entonces mi
go
background
as
tendrá que
planned.
ser muy
because
grande.
basically the recipe didn't really account properly for like home cooks to be able to steam stuff on their stovetop. It was pretty silly. The recipe basically made everything raw by following the recipe to the T.
Claro, seguro que
So
no fue
my wife
cat.
had to pull an audible to
Seguro.
make it. So check that out. That video will be going live later this week. And then I went back and we played Street Fighter Alpha 3 on the hardest difficulty with M. Bison. Okay, so it was an M. Bison run in Alpha 3. And then we had more food. It was actually me eating a Jersey Mike's bacon ranch chicken cheese sandwich while just kind of chilling with you guys, because that was my real meal for the day, while the other stuff was more snack food.
No sé, estoy
Then,
ocupando casi el mismo espacio.
by the way, a love free. My wife did not make use pre-made biscuit dough. She made it from scratch. She actually made that dough completely from scratch. We bought a rolling pin and everything for that dough. So what you're talking about, you're an idiot. You have no idea what you're speaking of.
Soy
My
un
wife did
idiota.
all that
Claro,
from
todo el mundo es
scratch.
un
Why are you
idiota.
saying something stupid like that in the chat? Like you know better. You're like, what are you talking about? What a dummy. Anyway, so then we continued on, and I'm trying to think what we even did next, because we did so much during this event. We did a WWE 2K 30-man over-the-top rope
Ay, nadie quiere
battle
ver eso.
royale.
Siendo muy
All right,
francos.
and it was very fun. It was Street Fighter versus Mortal Kombat
¿Qué
versus
es
Tekken.
esto? Savage
Each game had
Burger.
10 representatives. This was a really good one because all the characters had signature moves. Like we had, Ken was doing Shoryukens, right? Each character, Jack 2 from Tekken, his robot press where he picks you up and then slams you down to the side like it's his throw. Like they all had their signature moves. It was really neat. So that was a great thing. And then we had another recipe. It was Cody's Tornado Sweep Milkshake. That was what we ended the night with as a nice dessert at the end of the night. Of course, other various things happened. There was like a Q&A thing
Okay, no se ve mal.
in there to just kill some time while we were waiting for some stuff to happen. But good stuff. So here's how, first of all, here's how it's going to work. All the gameplay is already live here. The Level 1 podcast, 2 runs in Street Fighter.
Felicidades, acabas
as
de
well
quedar un
as
3-3.
the Battle
Net
Royale
touch.
and the Daily Wrap. And I think there was either one more like time-killing video. They're all live on the channel here right now. All of the non-gameplay style stuff will now be over on DSP Reacts. So for example, we've got all the videos, the 3 different Street Fighter recipes. Also, me trying out the Jersey Mike sandwich, as well as the tier maker. And I believe there was like the final video that was like the final thoughts on the event and how it had gone. All that will be live on DSP Reacts, basically one video a day. So I spread it out so every day there's a new thing to watch over on that channel for variety purposes. So that's good. That means on that channel we'll have a reason to be there every day this week. I know people kind of slow there. So you'll have a new video of DSP versus the internet and a new video called Fight Feast for, you know, content. Overall, not only did the event go well for attendance, for engagement and support, but my wife was really happy. And let me tell you guys something. You know, I like making Kat happy, and it's sad that
Bueno, se
she
supone
can't
que
be
es
a
lo que
more
uno
of a
debería
part
hacer
of
con
my
su esposa,
content,
hacerla
right?
feliz.
She likes what I do. She wishes that she could be a part of my content.
Dudo.
Okay? But here's the problem, is that there's so many messed up toxic people on the internet that
Ahí está
will,
hablando de nosotros.
for absolutely positively no good reason, tear you down and make you feel like shit, that she just doesn't want to appear in my content. You understand? Like, when she first moved here 5 years ago, she wanted to be a part of the content. She started showing up at videos today. We did a Halloween marathon. We started together, but these people just were so toxic and disgusting with how they were behaving that she just got completely, you know, hurt, quite frankly, by their behavior, and was like, I really don't want to do that. I don't want to put myself in a situation where I can be harassed online, have all these horrible things said about me, when all I want to do is be a part of the fun stuff, right? So,
Maldito.
at that point, she said, I just don't want to be part of this anymore. I'm done with it. So I said, okay. Then she's never wanted to be part of it. This was a cool way for her to be a part of the content and not put herself in the line of fire of toxic people. You understand? Like, she was able to cook these cool recipes. She did a good job. Like, for example, the fish curry was really, really good. I just probably wouldn't have fish balls again. I told her, make that curry sauce again.
Okay.
Chicken or veggies. And she agreed. She loved the curry sauce, too. So, maybe we make a new curry dish that we can have as a dinner every once in a while. As for the Bao Z, even though it didn't come out perfect, she learned a little bit about making dough.
Carajo.
She said, I kind of
Ya
like
me tiene.
and making my own dough. It was the first time she had ever made her own dough from scratch. She's like, man, I'd like to do that more. Maybe make loaves of bread, maybe make other baked goods.
Nope,
Hey,
estoy
go
muerto.
for it. That sounds good to
Good
me.
job.
I would love that. She
Aguanto bien.
also really liked the filling that was in the Bao Z, so maybe use that filling in something else, right? And, you know, so she loved it. She had a really great time helping out with the show. And at the end of the show, a lot of people told me on stream, be sure to tell Kat, thank you so much, because those recipes were really cool. And I did, and you have
Bueno,
no idea
me
how
gusta
happy
cómo
she
se
was.
ve la resolución.
Like, that makes
Para el
me
16
super
vamos
happy
a ver el
that my
29.
wife is happy like that, because she doesn't get to be
Entonces yo
happy
puedo
in
apagar
regards
ese
to my
feed.
content
No, este
very
no.
often. And this is a special day where she actually got to be a part of it, and she was super, super happy at the end of the
Encender
day how
este,
it went,
apagar
and that
este.
everyone liked what she had worked on.
Tendremos Resident Evil.
And, you know, after having talked with her, you know, she would be willing to do more stuff like that if we have themed events, you know, later on this year. We were actually talking about it. So, as you guys know, once a year, essentially I do like a long-form Bethesda playthrough, right? Everyone knows this. You know, 2 years ago it was Fallout New Vegas, last year was Skyrim, this year it's Oblivion. Stands to reason, next year it's probably going to be Fallout, right? What Fallout, though? Would it be Fallout 3 or Fallout 4? I don't know. But let's say we decide that we're going to do one of those as a retro playthrough. Well, maybe what we can do is whenever we decide to start it, I can do a cool celebratory marathon event of a lot of Fallout gameplay, but other Fallout-related things. And maybe one thing you could do, they have a Fallout cookbook. I'm 100% sure. I've seen it in stores. We can get a Fallout cookbook, and she could make a bunch of, like, Fallout recipes that we could try foods and stuff during the marathon event.
Esa es la
while we
forma en la
watch
que
the
Phil
playthrough
justifica que
Fallout
ya no
together.
está Cat.
Okay? It's pretty
Pregunta
cool,
seria.
right? You know, among other things. So, you know, that's just one idea I had. You know, maybe later this year, I'll do a Street Fighter event again. Maybe if Street Fighter 6 is really good and I want to do a Street Fighter event, she can do more Street Fighter recipes or whatever.
No sé qué tan fuerte está Resident Evil.
But also, you know, my anniversary event is coming up in September. September is going to be a very special month here because we're celebrating my 15-year anniversary as a content creator. And after 15 years, there's a lot to cover. We can do retro playthroughs that, you know, are redos of classic games that I played.
¿Podría tener esto un poco más grande si cambio Phil de lugar para esto?
Do a retrospective
Vamos a
event.
hacer otro.
All day long, we watch old content and I kind of react to it. Among other things, like someone who was Arkham had made a special tier maker that's actually going to be all of the games that I ranked Game of the Year awards for the past 12 years, and actually now in the modern day ranking those games against each other. You know, from a
por
modern
Dios, Ashley.
perspective as opposed
Tengo
to
muy poca ropa.
perspective of each year. You know, it's going to be
Segundo.
interesting to see how those games have aged and if I still think that they're good or not. So that's just a few ideas of things that we can actually do. And maybe she can think up some things to bake and or cook, like recipes. Maybe we can find a cookbook that relates somehow to my history on YouTube. I don't know what it would be. I have to think about it.
Ahora en YouTube.
But that's what I'm thinking. Like, if she can participate in that way, she would love it because she's a good cook, and she really enjoyed doing those recipes for us yesterday. And that's just awesome that she got to be a part of it. Didn't put herself
Well, I
in
wanted to go
harm's
home,
way.
but Ashley just had to see this
You know,
castle
no
first.
potential for harassment or anything like
Perfect,
that.
because I have a
And
present I
but
want
she
to give
was
you.
very happy at the end of the day.
Medicine
I
that
mean,
will help
that's
to
really
suppress the
awesome.
progress of your
So,
problem.
thank you guys.
Where do we
Everyone
go?
who was here yesterday,
Let's see.
anyone
sé,
who
mejor.
Come to the
participated
courtyard
in
inside
any
the castle.
positive way, whether you just
We can meet up
watched,
there.
whether you actually engaged and
Ciao.
talked in the
Sí,
chat,
yo está
whether
aplastado
you
esto.
contributed in any way,
Esto no se ve
whether you had a
correcto.
suggestion, a comment, anything that added, positively yesterday. Thank you so very much. And for those of you who weren't here yesterday, it's all
Esto
good.
se ve aplastado.
As
No
you
se ve en
know,
la resolución correcta.
Spartanius one says, have her cook the very first thing you cooked on Poorly Cooking with the King. Oh, no. I mean, I made terrible things. I made, like, bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches, burgers, right? Quesadillas. What did I make back then? I don't even remember the stuff that I made because it was just, not good stuff that I was making. I really don't remember what I made. Have her make her own versions of what I made on Poorly Cooking with the King to blow us away and show us how good she is as a cook, right? Okay. Anyway, so it was great. Content all week, right? The content on this channel's live, content on DSP Reacts all week. Great event. Really, really pleased with how it went. Now here's our next challenge, okay?
Sí, definitivamente está un
Now
poco
we have to
aplastado
figure
esto.
out, what do we want to do next, okay? You guys liked this themed event so much, I would be down for another themed style event. But what would it be? Or do you want to do a long-form React event in June? All right, that's the challenge we have right now. We have to figure this out, okay? What exactly do we want to do next month? Because I'm down for either. You want to do a long-form event of reacting? Let's talk about channels on YouTube that you like. Would you want me to go back to his channel I've
No,
already
por
done,
favor.
like Frederick Knudsen or June the King?
Otra
Or do
vez
you want
con
me to
eso.
do something comedy-wise,
entiende.
like Internet Historian, something new?
No entiende que a
Whatever
nadie
it
le
is,
gusta eso.
we could do that. Or maybe you're not interested in doing
Ya
the
llegó.
React stuff and you want to do another themed event here on DSP Gaming, right? I'd be down for that too. I had so much fun yesterday. But the question is, what kind of a themed event do you want to see, right? I don't know. I mean, next month, here's what's going on next month. We've got Street Fighter 6, Diablo 4,
Podría tener a film
and
un poco
Final
más
Fantasy
pequeño.
16. Those are the three big ones, okay? Now, there's other stuff as well. Don't get me wrong. But those are the three giant things happening during the course of the month. So, do you want something in relation to those? I feel like here's the thing. If Street Fighter 6 comes out, and we did a crazy fun marathon day of me trying
Eso no se ve
characters
mal.
in online play and community play in Street Fighter 6, that'd be great, but we just did Street Fighter. So even though it would be pertinent, I feel like double Street Fighter is not going to be as effective, you understand? So I don't think that doing Street Fighter twice in a row works. But then what other kind of event would you like to see? Maybe a throwback, a throwback
Intentemos
classic games
capturadora de
event
video.
where I play, tougher games, like trying to beat Ninja Gaiden for the first time ever, which I've never
Escena.
done. Or playing classic Mega Man
ocupar
games with
esta.
challenges on there or something like that. We think I don't know. I want to talk to you guys about it so we can figure this out. All right. So let's start talking about it.
Voy a
As of
abrir la
today, we
16:9.
really need to start discussing this because if we don't figure this out soon, time's going to catch up on us. As soon as June hits, we're going to be so busy with all the new stuff coming out.
Quiero
Time is
agregar
going to absolutely
un video
fly by,
input.
right? And so that being said, I don't want to get backed up and next thing you know, now we can't do anything special because these special events are good. So every day now, I think on the podcast or, otherwise on the streams, give me your feedback if you can. Let's begin the discussion this week. Hopefully by the end of maybe next week, so the end of May, we'll have some good ideas and maybe we can actually start voting on them or whatever. Because I'm down for whatever, but, I don't want to just forget about it because I know it's going to be a busy month, but I don't want to have it be left as an afterthought and then we're trying to either rush to do something or we end up doing nothing. Speaking of that, there is no Ask the King this month. Originally, Ask the King, my Q&A show, was supposed to be this month, but we've bumped it. It's going to, at the earliest, be next month, but might even be bumped to early July. Reason being, Right now, I really need to focus in on all the games that I'm playing. I need to make maximum progress in everything, and I can't be taking time away now from streams to be doing, you know, Ask the King, especially when I'm doing Q&A every day with you guys. So, it will return. Ask the King is not canceled, but we definitely need to have it go on a hiatus so I can focus on the stuff going on. Speaking of which, I think now it's a good idea for us to talk about what's coming up. So today, after the Level 1 podcast, we're continuing with Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Last time around, we were planet hopping, and we had arrived at Jeddah for the second time. We're now in this big, like, temple dungeon area in Jeddah where there's heavy winds, and we're trying to figure out how to maneuver around it. Seems like a pretty unique and fun area. Also, I'm using the broad saber, which essentially is a broadsword version of the lightsaber that's really powerful, and I really enjoy this combat style. So I'm looking forward to more of that on the first stream here.
Y eso es todo.
On the late
Podemos
stream
jugar cosas
tonight,
del Switch.
it is Endgame of Oblivion.
O podemos
We are
jugar
basically
cosas de
at
la
the very end of
computadora
the
sin
game
ningún
with only 1 or
problema.
2 missions left to do before we wrap it up. But the question is, do I want
Ahora
to
la
just turbo
cosa
through and
es-
beat the game, or do I want to actually do what they kind of intend you to do, which is go to each major
Ese es
city
su propio canal, no es problema.
and close an incredibly challenging Oblivion gate outside of each city. Each one has this major challenging gate that's like a gauntlet of stuff, and I'd be okay with doing it as long as you guys want to see me do it. If you guys are like, meh, don't do it, well then we don't have to do that. Instead, we can just rush kind of finish it. I mean, it's really up to you. Let's see how you guys feel tonight, okay? The thing is, once we beat Oblivion, now I have a whole new stream, night streams, to play other stuff. Whether we bring back Elden Ring, or whether you'd like to see more of the current games that I'm playing, I'd be down for either, all right? So tonight, Oblivion on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. It could be the conclusion. It might not be. Let's see how it goes tonight. Let me know what you think. Then tomorrow, the continuation of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Last time around, we had great progress. We did the entirety of the Sky Dungeon or Wind Dungeon, and then we went back underground to the depths, and we did an optional, not dungeon. It was more like just exploring the depths, and there was a boss fight where you got a new ability. And now I don't even know what to do next. I'm not sure what's next in the game, but I'm excited. Whatever it is, the game is good. I'm having a lot of fun, and I hope that you guys are enjoying the playthrough. I can't wait for more tomorrow. Then tomorrow night, Final Fantasy V Pixel Remaster, which, man, it is difficult, but is still fun, and it feels rewarding to overcome these tough dungeons and earn, you know, bigger levels in the jobs and stuff that I'm doing. It's been a great run. I can't wait for more tomorrow night. Wednesday is my day off from streaming. All right, no streaming on Wednesday. It'll be a chill day to recuperate. I hope that you guys will catch up on all the content here on the channels. When I come back on Thursday, it'll be more Star Wars and more Oblivion, unless we beat Oblivion, in which case we'll determine, do you guys want to see the return of Elden Ring? I'd be down for that. Or would you like to see me do something else? Friday, more Zelda and more Final Fantasy V Pixel Remaster. Saturday is my React day, DSP versus the internet. And then what we'll do is the rest of the week focus on finishing up as much as I possibly can for the rest of May until we get to Street Fighter 6, which is going to be on June 2nd, okay? And I'm going to play 2 straight days of Street Fighter 6, the 2nd and the 3rd, so that's a Saturday and, a Friday and a Saturday. Yes, I'm going to get my React day will be a Sunday that week, June 4th. I'm bumping my React day from a Saturday to a Sunday, so that way we can play Street Fighter 6 2
Oh,
full
rayos,
days
hacer
long,
esto con pistola no va a ser
okay?
nada divertido.
Then, of course, we're going to have Diablo 4. We're going to have Final Fantasy 16
Vamos a jugar Diablo 4.
in the month of June. So, plus there's digital events as well. Just so you guys remember, Summer Games Fest is coming up. The big Microsoft digital event with the big Starfield blowout. That's
Cool,
coming up.
cool.
All this stuff is coming up. Okay. All right. I hope this all sounds good to you. Good stuff happening. All right. Outside of that, guys, thank you for an outstanding week and a half. Yes, the streak continues. Every single stream.
Pero ya no iba a hablar del
for the
streak, ¿no?
last 19 streams. We have hit all of the support goals, and everything has been exceeded, and we're doing really good. If this streak ends today,
Es la primera vez
no
que
big
enfrento
deal.
una cosa de
It's
estas.
fine if it does. I mean, yesterday was such an over-the-top, crazy positive day. Yesterday, if it ends today, it's all good. See you. I'll let you know. All the rewards are in effect, as you know, are 3-tiered tips rewards at $50, $100, and $150. Yes,
Mucho
we
gasto
have
de
a
balas.
likes goal today of 100 likes. A celebratory bubble blow. With my new bubble guns, just to
Dos
show you
burbujas.
guys.
Qué
So
raro.
I've had these bubble guns now for just under a
¡Hay
week,
balas!
and already there's our bubble juice. Not that bad, actually, I would say, but definitely I'm using way more bubbles than I used to, especially because I'm doing the double bubble gum. right? But I love these things. These are fun, and you know, Jasper has not been.
Pero su contenido es para gente adulta.
Jasper right now is
Es la
trying to
parte
do the bubble
interesante.
gun box. Jasper has not been in here when I use the bubble gun. I have no idea how he will react when I use the bubble gun. It's gonna be pretty fun. Get the bubble roll today.
Oh, come on.
Okay. So that's an effect, and you know, just thank you in advance. Any
Se me hace
contribution
acostumbrado a
today,
esto.
whether it's liking the stream, a super chat,
Ahí voy, Ashley.
a gifted membership, a tip, all greatly appreciated.
Come on.
All right, they help the channel.
You hurt?
Everything is I'm
no,
grateful for everything.
I'm
Thank you so much. All right, I literally
Asómate.
have nothing really else to talk about today because we're so
You
tapped
okay?
out from yesterday.
Yeah.
You know, yesterday I drank a ton. I drank a ton of tequila on that stream. How many shots did I take? Did you even just count? I think over the course of the day, no exaggeration, I think I had like 9 shots or something like that. The good news is I was eating and drinking constantly all day outside of the shots, and I kind of recovered at night. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Creo que
at
le estoy
night,
pidiendo mucho a la máquina.
I relaxed and I had a. Now he's playing with the bubble. With the bubble in the box. He's got like a poster or open, and he's like, now he's attacking the box. No, the good news is I wasn't hungover. How could I have been hungover? Think about it. I was eating and drinking all day when I was drinking. When you get hungover.
No tiene resaca porque es un alcohólico de primera.
During a day, and you're not eating, you're not drinking, you're not essentially giving other things to your body to work the alcohol with, that then the alcohol poisons your body.
I guess this is their idea of a warm welcome.
But in this case, I was buzzed, but because I was doing all those things during that time, it was like, oh, I feel sick or whatever. And I also slept it off, you know what I mean? Because not only was I eating all day long, and I have nice night's rest, but this morning I actually feeling kind of refreshed. That was nice. But I will tell you this, I don't want to see tequila for a while. I'm pretty done with that. Jasper, what are you doing? How dare you? He's attacking me. Don't attack my bubble.
No, este no es el barril. No se lo
Attack the
pienso.
bubble box.
Es para acá, Ashley.
He's being so silly. He's pawing the box
No
like this and pulling it.
Espérate.
Jasper.
Let's go.
Vete para acá.
Playing with the box.
Hey.
Jasper loves boxes. He's eating a cat.
Ahora.
Cats, for some reason, they have this affinity for boxes.
Spread
Esto
out.
que te hagas para atrás.
Hang on.
Yeah. Ugh.
Come on.
Okay.
No problem.
He's rubbing his face. Anyway, so yeah, everything's good today. Ready to go. Raring to go. Ready for Star Wars fun. Jasper, don't do that. Fighting the wire. Why you gotta do that? That's it.
Normalmente te esperas hasta que esté en la curva, desgraciado.
He wants my attention very badly. All right, so what do we got to do today on the podcast? Well, I have one shout out, so let's do it. I have nothing on the YouTube side, no super chats, no memberships or anything like that. I have received a $2 tip. So, it's an anonymous tip. This person has an interesting suggestion regarding tearming. Okay.
No, Teammaker no, es horrible, maldita sea.
And yes, I'm aware some of the chat that said, when you spray your calf, you don't know what's going on, it's scary. I understand that. I don't like spraying calf. I only do it as a last resort. Or it's in a situation where he's basically doing something who can harm us. You know,
Me imaginé que
have
te iba a
it through a
pasar.
wire.
Jala,
Electricity.
vete.
I want to get frog. I have to make sure he's not doing that, so if I see him through the wire. Oh, he's got my arm.
Ashley?
Yeah, so if I see him through the wire, I have to do what I can to stop him. You know what I mean? You have to stop that right now. No wire.
You hurt?
I'm good. Thanks.
Creo que no se va a aventar.
Okay. So anyway, here's what the anonymous tipper has to say. I was watching your Tearmaker streams. Thanks for watching them. I'm wondering why, for example, when you're doing one that's Jasper, really?
No, no cayó.
Okay. We'll try this again. I was wondering why, when you haven't played a game, for example, there's games you haven't played at all, or maybe there's a game you heard of, but you've never actually played it, why not watch a short video of the gameplay to give your impressions on what it looks like? Fun idea, and I'm enjoying your content. Well, here's the thing. That's a good suggestion. And for example, let's say, for example, we had a tier maker where we had ranking, but I didn't know like 5 of them. And I absolutely wanted
Really?
and that's probably something I absolutely positively do. What you're saying makes sense, right? Watch, get informed on each one, and that way you can actually rank them properly. But if you take a look at the tier makers that I've actually done, all right, things such as rank all the gaming consoles, rank all the Zelda games, rank all the Street Fighter franchises. These are things that have a tremendous amount of options, right? Tremendous. And I'll give you a quick example. When I did the Zelda...
Este fue el estúpido tesoro que se me olvidó la vez pasada. Podría haber sacado todos los tesoros del castillo.
But half the games I never played because it was all the handheld Zeldas, and I don't never had those heroes consoles. Excuse me. And it's funny because there's comments where people are trying to
Boom.
like, why do you even bother doing this tier maker?
Firing again.
Boom.
Right? So first of all, you have to understand something. I didn't make the tier maker. Tier makers, I didn't grab one that seemed to have it.
Entonces si no mató esos, se van todos para atrás.
In particular, the ones that I knew that I had played were the ones that I wanted to rank. I saw that one had them all. That's number one. One, making the tier maker. Why did I do that one that had happened that I didn't play? I had all of them. I covered everything that way I could get them ranked. And I had them. But number two, that tier maker was 2 hours long. 2 hours. In length. And that was just to rank all the console Zeldas that I had played. Can you imagine if I'd taken the time to watch videos on and now rank all the other videos that I hadn't played, right? Can you just think about that? How nuts that would have been? That would have been like a 4-hour video. Who wants to watch a 4+ hour tier maker, right? Or even as is, people.
Tiene que ser de 4 horas si no fueras el imbécil que eres para tener que hablar y hablar y hablar y hablar.
I'm doing an in-depth one that's supposed to be informative. It's not just supposed to be looking around and putting out a piece of fluff content for the internet that I rushed out to have a video for today. This is supposed to be a meaningful piece of content where I actually analyze the games and rank them against each other in a serious manner. My tier maker stuff is supposed to be taken seriously, not anyone can do this and do it in 5 seconds. You see, kind of like all my React content. No, my React content is not just done for the sake of having fluff content for you today. Make faces at a trailer going, oh, I don't do that. I actually sit there and I analyze. Very different than what other people do for React, I know.
¿Por qué insiste en decir que es diferente? Es un imbécil.
I hear what you're saying.
El problema
But at the
radica en
same
que
time, I feel like
no
the
es
tier
consciente
makers
de que
are
no
already
es bueno.
lengthy enough.
Él
Like the
cree que
Street
hablar
Fighter
es un
ranking
sinónimo de ser
the
inteligente.
fighting game one from yesterday.
Y eso es
I
todo el
ranked
problema.
all 20, 30 total fighting game franchises. The tier maker had like 60. So it's like most of those games don't have stuff anyway. You really need to sit there and watch 30 fucking videos of each game just to know what they are. To say that I can rank them, probably not. It would make sense. So here's what I do. Here's what I do.
No.
If it's a tier maker, it's going to have a lot to rank. What if it's a top 10 where I only have 13? And then the tier maker will be a lot better. But if it's a tier maker that already has a million options, it's okay to skip half of them. You're already going to rank the ones intelligently that you know. There's no need to do this insane amount of research. Like I said, the Street Fighter, I think Street Fighter.
Lazy.
Fighting game tier maker that was an hour long yesterday would have been 3 hours long if I had actually talked about every game. The Zelda tier maker would have been 4 to 5 hours long. You know what I'm saying?
Bueno, honestamente, si estamos en esta situación en la que ocupo la mitad de la
Probably
pantalla,
not
sea lo que sea
very
que haga,
useful to do that in
voy a regresar
all
a fila a la
situations.
derecha.
I appreciate your suggestion. I appreciate your tip. Thank you for that. And that's the first tip of the day. On the YouTube side of things, it looks like JDTV has re-upped his membership for 4 months, and he says you should do a Super Castlevania 4 themed event. Sadly, I already did a Castlevania stuff last year. I actually bought that Castlevania collection, and I played through Castlevania 1, 2, 3, and 4 / Super Castlevania, and I've already done full playthroughs of them all as of last summer. So if I was going to do an event like that, it would have been last year, and we didn't. It was said there were separate playthroughs, so interesting idea, but kind of already got there and done that, so we have to
Aquí
think of
podía
something
poner
different. I
chats,
appreciate the
pero
suggestion.
todavía no
Thanks for
estoy
the
en ese
ongoing
punto.
support, JDTV.
Honestamente, tengo que investigarlo y no voy a estar aquí tanto tiempo.
Yahtzee asks, how's the weather today?
Probablemente solo esté
I don't have the air
hasta que
conditioner
termine el
on at all. You
podcast,
may have
como
noticed we
algo,
don't hear anything.
y realizo
All I
otro
have
tipo de
on is the fan in the
actividades.
background, oscillating. That's it. It's very cool here in Washington today. It went down to the 60s. We went from 80 to 90 degree weather to 60s within like 3 days. It's good. So. All right, Ruffian Forever, I've had enough of you trying to cause drama. Don't come back. I mean it too, because you've been on band 3+ times, and then you come back and say stupid negative stuff every day. I don't want you back. Goodbye. Okay, Tyler
Deberíamos
says,
tener un
"I'm gonna
contador de
buy
bans."
Halo Infinite. Is the game worth playing? I don't know. Halo Infinite was absolutely outstanding at launch. It had a good campaign, and the multiplayer was good. But now it's 2 years later, and from everything I would understand, they ruined their own franchise. Like, this was a game that was at the top of the world when it came out, and within a year,
Counting on you.
it crapped and died because they wouldn't update it. They just didn't have the manpower nor the talent to really get it to be like the other games that are it's
open.
temporaries, you know.
Good
While
work.
Call of Duty is constantly updating new seasonal content. Halo couldn't do it. So you very well may buy Halo Infinite, love the campaign, and play it online for a bit, but just don't expect any updates or anything. Okay? You probably will like it though. And by the way, stands to reason, it's on Game Pass. You don't have to buy it. As long as you have an Xbox console and you have Game Pass, you have Halo Infinite. You don't have to spend money on it. So. Okay. All right. So what would you guys like to talk about? We've got time. We have time for Q&A today.
Claro, estás feliz después de haber ganado $1,000 sin hacer absolutamente
And by the way,
nada.
I guarantee you there's going to be trolls and idiots today. I'll take care of them as I see them. It's fine. You know, just always,
¿Por
whenever
Ryan?
like
Es por Ryan,
a
¿verdad?
fallout from the
Renex por
marathon or
Ryan.
whatever, you get a bunch of idiots coming in here. I already got a few of them earlier today. I'll take care of them as I see them. Apologies. If they come in and they annoy you guys, it is what it is. No, there's no. I have not mentioned anything whatsoever about getting a new PC. All right? No, I've not mentioned that at all. The support in the last week and a half has been absolutely outstanding. Right now, it is helping a lot.
Por
Bills,
culpa de Ryan.
yes, I do have some surplus right now, which is great, but it's kind of already going to bills and things in the future. If this kind of support continues, which would be insane, then yeah, we can start talking about long-term stuff.
I keep
But
my
now,
hands
though,
down.
I'm not jumping the gun and making any plans to spend thousands of dollars. I would certainly like to get a new PC by the end of the year. But being that it's been a year since we talked about it, I think what we need to do is sit down and look at the situation and be like, so what's going on now with PCs? Because last year I had this big listing of components and things that I should get. Well, how much you want to bet if we sat down today and we did it completely different, right? Because that whole, what is it? Bitcoin mining.
¿Qué vas a saber de Bitcoin, imbécil?
Right? So we'll talk about it. Let's talk about it soon. Let's see if the support continues. So, I'm not jumping the gun on the setup right now. If anything, stay close. Everything is like literally my visuals, the quality of my capture, right? Everything is improved dramatically. Still everyone's a lot of corruption. But so all the Fast and Furious movies. Alright, how about this? James, all the Fast and Furious movies. I'm curious, honestly. What is your favorite?
Ay, eso no fue tan difícil.
And apparently they're all the same plot, right? So I'm curious, was there an actual, like, one movie that stood out to you that was the best Fast and Furious movie out of all of them, right?
Pregunta de Jade. Sobre Rápido y
There's
Furioso.
so many of them, right?
Ay,
I wonder.
de ironía.
Do I still get corrupted videos? I do. I still get corrupted videos, but it's... Let me put it this way. When I get corrupted videos, it's not like, oh my god, I can't stop getting corrupted videos. It would be like, I get one a day, and then next week there's another one, and then all of a sudden they just kind of calm down. Usually when I have a corrupted video, it's not a big deal. I can just pull that raw video out of the archive of the stream anyway. and then I use that. So it's not like a ginormous deal. Very, very often do I get a situation where the video corrupted, but I also can't get the video out of the stream, and now I'm screwed and I lost the video. That almost never happens. Okay?
Nothing. You were right about the animals, though.
So, yeah, it's really not a huge deal. Every once in a while, it could be a little bit annoying, but making you do extra work, but it's not something that's constant.
Extra work. Ay, me encanta, me encanta, me
Big ol' man,
encanta.
how you doing today? You have questions for me? Oh my god. What's your favorite Street Fighter game? Since we giant Street Fighter marathon everywhere.
Street Fighter 2 Turbo HD.
JDTV says I was surprised how easy you made it look to spam coke in. It really takes 5 tries before it works. Yeah, I mean I've been playing Street Fighter for a very long time. So at least for the classics, my execution is pretty good. But I find it funny that even then you saw the issues. I said, oh, it dropped. Yeah, because that version Street Fighter 30 is not good. It actually has tons of issues. It runs at the wrong speed on certain stages, and it actually has input issues where it drops.
Only a couple of uses.
They're pretty bad.
Siempre hago lo mismo, no sé por qué.
Jade says he meant bugs, and he says he loves 6 and X. 6 and X. So what happened in 6 and X? I wonder. Wonder what the difference is. Dex says, I'll email you. I have an entire game room with enough stuff to build 10 PCs. I may be able to help you save like $1,000. Alright, Dex, email me. We'll talk. I'm down for that. Let's have a discussion.
Le van a dar una computadora.
Guess you were right.
Why not have a Mortal Kombat event? So, in the video, we talked about that yesterday. Alright? Some people were like, we really liked your Fight and Feast for Street Fighter. Why not do a Fight and Feast for Mortal Kombat? Alright? Fair enough. Now, I don't know if there's a Mortal Kombat cookbook. But, here's the deal. And this is truthful, and I don't know what's up with it. There's no way to play the classic Mortal Kombat games on any kind of a modern, like, console.
En PC.
They don't exist. I know that sounds stupid, but it's true. Like, they never actually took the classic Mortal Kombat and ported them to play in a modern setting. The classic Street Fighter, there's multiple versions. But classic Mortal Kombat, like, I remember they released, I want to say Mortal Kombat, like, 1, 2, and 3 on Xbox 360, and they were terrible. They were laggy as shit. Offline, they were laggy as shit. Like, they were almost impossible to play. They were really, really bad conversions.
Ay, Phil. Bueno, fue como un buen ejercicio de stream fue este. Te va a quedar arriba si alguien lo logra ver. Se los agradeceré. Voy a tratar de hacerlo más seguido e irlo modificando. Obviamente hay mucho que hacer, pero definitivamente hoy no tengo el tiempo. Para todos los que estuvieron en el stream, muchas gracias.